Welcome to day 5. Today's class is all about bringing energy into our body, so get ready, grab a yoga block or a book if you'd like, and join me on the mat. Let's begin in child's pose with your arms extended forward. Close your eyes and take this time to settle into the practice. On your next inhalation, roll forward into your cow position and exhale, sit back into child's pose. 4 more rounds. Inhale forward, arch the back slightly and exhale, child's pose. One more time. And on your next inhalation, roll forward, but this time drop your hips into upward facing dog. And exhale, sit back into child's pose. Inhale into your upward dog, lifting your legs, and exhale, knees down for child's pose. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, child's pose. One more time into up dog. And then lift up into your downward facing dog with your knees bent or extended. And let's flow through vinyasa. Come into your plank, then shift forward for chaturanga. Lower down, inhale up dog, and exhale downward facing dog. Extend your right leg into your 3-leg dog, rooting down equally between both hands and your left foot. Then cross your right ankle over your left leg while bending the left knee for our pigeon variation. Release back into your 3-leg dog and step your right foot forward between your hands and rise up into your warrior 2. Bend the front knee directly over your ankle and try to bring your front thigh parallel to the mat while gazing forward. For our peaceful warrior, lower your left hand to your back thigh while the right arm reaches up and back. And for side angle, release your right arm to your leg where the left arm reaches up. One more time, back into peaceful warrior. And side angle. This time you can try to bring your hand all the way to the mat or to a block. You can stay here, or if it's within your practice today, try a bind with me, interlacing your fingers behind your back. Release into your side angle and back into peaceful warrior, extending your front leg for a quick break. And come back into your warrior 2. For our next pose, half moon, place your bottom palm in front of you on the mat or on a block. Shift your weight into the right leg and engage your core to lift the back leg up while flexing the back foot. Keep your gaze down for stability, great. And release into your peaceful warrior. Bring both hands to the mat and step back to plank for our vinyasa. Shift forward, lower down, inhale up dog, and exhale downward facing dog. We'll go straight into the other side, so extend your left leg into your 3-leg dog while keeping your ears in line with your arms to lengthen the neck. For our pigeon variation, cross your left ankle over your right leg while bending the right knee. Release back into your three-legged dog and step your left foot forward into your warrior 2. Reach your arms out parallel to the mat and gaze forward. For our peaceful warrior, flip your front palm up and reach up and back, and lightly slide the right arm down the back leg. For our side angle, bring the front elbow to the front knee with the palm facing up, right arm reaches up to find length in the side body. Release back into peaceful warrior. And side angle. This time you can try to bring your left hand all the way to the mat or to a block. Right arm reaches up or forward. You can stay here or try a bind if you did on the other side. Release into side angle and back into your peaceful warrior, extending your front leg. And come back into your warrior 2 to go into our half moon pose. Left palm in front of your left foot on the mat or on a block. Shift your weight and use your core to lift the right leg up and flex the back foot. Gaze down is a bit easier, beautiful, and release into your peaceful warrior. Ground both hands down, step back to plank, and shift forward for chaturanga. Inhale up dog, and exhale downward facing dog. Take a few steps or a light hop forward into your Uttanasana, forward fold with your knees bent and your head relaxed. Slowly start to roll up one vertebrae at a time, your head lifts up last, and then reach both arms to the sky and exhale hands into prayer. For Utkatasana, our chair pose, bring your feet hip distance apart and bend into your knees. Arms reaching up, and lower your hands into prayer. Shift your weight to the front of your foot, lift your heels up and slowly lower down into our toe balance. Lower your hands and move to the middle of your mat. We're taking some time now to learn crow pose, so a block, a couple of books or yoga bowls that would be helpful for support. Start by putting the block in front of you so you can rest your forehead on it. You might need to adjust the position of the block so it's stable, so take your time. Then bring your knees high against the triceps, close to your armpits. Gaze to the mat, try to spread your shoulder blades wide, thinking about a cat-like position, and slowly shift some weight into the hands. If this feels alright, engage the core to lift one foot at a time off the mat for crow taps with your toes pointed. Once this feels good and safe, you can try to go one step further and lift first one foot and then the other as well, while using your core and pulling the heels close to your hips. Before you try it without a block, practice to lift your forehead off slightly so you can still rely on its support. Once this works out fine, you can try it without a block if you'd like, but don't pressure yourself into something that doesn't feel right just yet. With using a block, you're working the same muscles, improving your balance and building a strong foundation. With that being said, come back to your feet, move the block to the side and lay down onto your back. Hugging both knees in, maybe rock from side to side. Bring your right hand to your right knee and your left hand to your left knee and circle in, away from each other, and back to the middle. Switch directions. Back to the middle, hugging the knees in. And then release both feet to the mat. Extend both arms and lower both knees to the right side. Then over to the left. One more time to the right. And to the left. back to the middle, and then extend both legs along the mat into our Shavasana. Arms resting on the mat next to your body with the palms facing up. Close your eyes, relax every muscle in your body and focus on your inhalations and exhalations. You can stay here for as long as you'd like. If you want to finish your practice with me, start to bring some movement into your fingers and your toes. Bend your knees and roll over to one side to come back into a seated position. Inhale, reach both arms up, and exhale, hands to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had some fun and are feeling energized and focused. Tomorrow's flow will be more relaxing, so I hope you'll be joining me again soon. Bye for now.